Wow, two people are here already. How'd you know? Huh? Welcome. That crunching in the background you hear is Charity gnawing on a pig ear. Yeah. So she is happy. She's got that thing in between her claws, and she just arr, arr, arr. It's great stuff. So welcome to Sunday Reflections. Nobody. Yeah. Oh, Tony Lee. Hey, welcome. All right. Now I can see chat. Wow, I had this thing on standby for Go Live because I was getting her ready and doing things and putting stuff together, giving her the bone, just making sure everything is ready for the transmission. And I mean, it's funny how I could see like going forward, if I was to like become big time YouTuber, yeah, and get all the gear and you got to get into this whole production mindset. It's crazy, so it kind of, it does kind of stifle the creativity portion of it, of being creating, a program or something, something that you guys are seeing, video or something, whatever. A lot of these guys, they get in there with the computers and they're posting things, and wow, it's fantastic. I mean, but just me with a freaking cell phone. American Warriors, hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Rich, Huckleberry, everybody's pouring in now. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, my mind was very scatterbrained today trying to reflect. So that's another part of the creative process, Sister Marie, is you got to work this thing. You got to sit around and contemplate and use your imagination and whatever you need to do to contemplate and reflect. And I usually try to focus on one topic and bring it to you, and get it out. Because for me, it's all about getting it out. Getting it out and out into the world. Boom, it's created. That's the greatest feeling as of a creator. That I think that we all need to remember, when we're making stuff, when you're getting creative, we have to be creative. It's good for you to be creative and get into that creative mindset and action, and start producing something. It's very important because a lot of times, especially where at work, unless you're one of those lucky motherfuckers that you love what you do, and that is your creativity outlet, your work. But for the most of us, we have to put on our analytical mind, and crunch numbers and worry about, the load of heavy, extremely heavy loads. I got to deal with a lot of weight. 650 gallons is how much pounds? Is that more than 3,000 or more than 5,000? I don't know. Which tow motor which forklift can I use? You're like, So you got to start getting analytical. And there's not a lot of room for creativity. There is, oddly enough, when something wrong happens. That's when your creative mind, boom, says, hey, I've got a creative solution to this problem. Whereas the orthodox, what I call the orthodox, or the analytical mind is, boom, it shuts down and goes, what the fuck, this sucks, now we're behind production. You know what I'm saying? And so the creative mind goes, hey, why don't we just wrap a chain around it 3 times and, oh, okay, all right, yeah. Or you creatively, you're creative, you realize that it won't work, but it was just you want to throw it out there anyway, because somebody else might, play off of that. And then that's another cool thing is collaborations, when you can collaborate in that nature with people. Other people sit down and throw it out there, put it on the table. Everybody looks at it, everybody hears about it. Storms, hey, welcome. And Storms, I seen your latest video. It was great. I just sat there and watched the clouds roll by. It's like, yeah, this is great. I actually do that outside my my window. here in Northeast Ohio. It's beautiful, beautiful skies, man, just beautiful. Uh, a lot of stuff, and we even have a man-made natural phenomenon. There's this massive grower out here. I forget the name of it, whatever, but it's really really close to a lot of commutes going into Cleveland, and sometimes, usually during the fall and the winter, sometimes when the sun right before the sun rises, it makes its own dawn, and everything turns a pinkish red for miles around. It's truly amazing. Lights up the night sky in this eerie glow. But it's from this huge. They use LED lights to grow their food. But the place is massive. Oh, okay, Brother Rooster, Joe. Some more people in here, but anyway, I'm reflecting. Storms. Wow, very cool. Very cool. Storms, radios, and cats. Storms. I just call you Storm. So as I'm reflecting, you need things like that. Like what Storm, that last radio. You need that, your mind needs that. Aaron, hey, welcome. Your mind needs that kind of just sit back and watch the clouds roll by, and then these things happen in your head, and you're able to work on it. So, kind of that aha, eureka kind of feeling, but a little subtle because it's inside your head. But it's been hot, but not like down south. Yeah, it's fucking hot. I'm kind of glad I'm not there anymore. Man, oh man, South Carolina on the Grand Strand, East Coast. I remember it was recorded for my work. I remember working in 150-degree weather in this one massively, right in the middle of the swamp, outside of Georgetown. Georgetown, South Carolina. There's nothing around this nasty, smelly place besides swamp. And these guys, they built a literal freaking resort right in the middle of the swamp. It's been there for, something, 150 degrees. We did it, though. We did it. It was back in my younger days. But we took a lot of breaks. Meadow, hey, welcome. We did. We drank a lot of water. And we had to carry these massive backpack sprayers. I was doing pest control at the time. We had to wear these massive backpack sprayers, and we were basically ant hunting and doing a perimeter of all the buildings in there, and they had over 150 fucking huge buildings. But it's a good payday. That's the thing. You get the production on it, the percentage of that production, even split two ways with me and a partner. Fuck yeah, I'll do it. So it was a money maker. That's kind of how you make your money in pest control. But that and sales. So, but this was a account that was already, rain was hot. Oh, Bush Doctor, yeah, wow, yeah, man. Reflecting on, woo! I tell you what, Okinawa. That was back in '95 when they told us, okay, yeah, you're going to go to Okinawa, Japan for 6 months. It's going to be extremely hot. We need to talk about acclimatization. And we're like, oh, what are you talking about? And yeah, you'll literally sweat in the shower. You could have the AC cranking at 65, 60 degrees, and you'd be in a cold shower and you'd still be sweating. It's that humid. But I remember them saying that it's going to be hot. Being us being young, dumb Marines, E1s, E2s, E3s, bunch of privates and lance corporals going, man, fuck you, that ain't hot. And as soon as we got off, it was something about the airplane, I guess, being pressurized. As soon as that door opened, boom, Okinawa air and heat just hit us right in the butt, right in the soul, and it stayed that way. And what they talked about acclimatization, well, that meant let's go PT out in it. Yeah, let's go for some runs, some push-ups, yeah, That's your way of acclimatizing to it for like 2 weeks. You're like, shit, man. Welcome to the asylum. Yeah, I must admit, as a young kid, feeling that heat and that humidity for the very first time in my life is, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it, and it's one of those things, you know. You think you're fine, and all of a sudden, boom, the weight of the world is upon you. So that's why I talk about this analytical and this creative, right? And me, I like to. The more you do that, the more that you really start to mind build. And I need a lot of mind building because a lot of times, me being bonked in the head a few times, it's knocked it out of me. So trying to get back to it, I can do it, and we all can do it. It's just, and that helps you along in that decision making process, thought making process, decision making actions, and of course endurance too. Okay, I can figure this out. Right, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna figure this out. We all do this. We plan, prep, prepare. But you also have to always know that there's the wild card. Murphy's Law is real. Shit will happen. And so it's just the way it is. That's the natural order of things. When you think you've got everything laid out and planned out and perfect, oh man, chaos comes right along and boom, throws your shit on the kicks face sand in your face and destroys your motto and steals your toys and runs away. And you're like, fuck. Great. Now I gotta do this all over again. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. But yeah, today, trying to find one thing to reflect on. And I think the first thing I was reflecting on was the population, which kind of pulls into Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, man. Oh my God. And this is nothing new. This is how it works. Kentucky Survival. Hey, welcome. This is how things work in the real world. If you don't pay your bills, and everybody, if you're an island country and you're importing everything and exporting nothing, then chances are you're not going to last. Be charming. Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Every kingdom that's ever, every empire knows this, every kingdom knows this, every nation knows this. Just oddly enough, Sri Lanka didn't. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It sucks, man, watching that, in real life. But they, they had the coup. They stormed all the capital, all these rich, corrupted politicians' homes, forced them into hiding, forced them into exile. I mean, this is what it looks like. Hey, Lori. Kings are arming the troops. Oh, I mean, that's the thing, though. We have such an interesting. The people, they had an amazing army too, going crazy. Hey, they had an army. Sri Lanka had a massive army, massive military. Did you see any of them in there? There's freaking millions of people descending upon you. There's fuck. And what makes it harder is that most of them are your family and your friends. You know this because everybody's out there. I mean, talk about unity. Even though it's a bit of a chaotic unity. Cha-cha, hey. Yeah, that video. George, welcome. That video is crazy. I mean, it keeps going too. I mean, they're inside eating all the food, putting on all their clothes, taking everything. Just everything. Just walking through the place, be like, oh, I'll take it. Thanks. Drinking sodas and beers and the expensive champagne that they had stored away in their wine bunker. Their wine, drank it all right there. Boom, done. 100,000 people coming through the free bar. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it was a party. It was a fucking party. Hell yeah, let's go. Boom, and they did it. I mean, it's that's how it works. That's how it works. Now the hard part begins. Okay, you fixed that problem. Hey, Virginia Roots, welcome. Yeah, the pool. They had a freaking pool party, B, in the presidential palace. You know, gangsta. Uh, that's what it takes for them to know that people say no more, and that's it. Game over for everyone, because now the hard part begins for Sri Lanka. They've got rid of the root of the problem, and now they've got to figure out how to open up trade, how to get food, get supplies, get oil. It's going to be a daunting task for them. So I hope and pray and meditate upon as well. And whatever that they got some very smart individuals in there going, hey, this is how we do it. Boom. Let me just make a phone call. People wonder why the FD and ARS are stockpiling ammo. Right. But there comes a point, there's like Sri Lanka, and that's it. That's the breaking point. The giant has awakened and is hungry, right? I remember I've talked about this before. That's exactly what it looks like, and that's what everybody's afraid of. But now they're trying to figure out a way to make that work to their favor. I'm talking about the elite occultists. Never. Okay. Now you're just totally destabilized. That people are running amok. So they're going to try to offer the solution. Watch for that one. The WHO and the WHEEF are going to step in and go, hey, we've got about 150 billion tons of bug burgers for you. How about that? Would you like some? Yeah. That's what's going to happen. That kind of thing. Or oh, so sorry that all your gasoline vehicles no longer run on gasoline because there's none. Here, let's try solar and electric. Check out this car. They're just gonna put like 5 out there, and 5 people are gonna be driving their little electric cars, and everybody's gonna be like, "Wow, how do I get one of those?" Yeah, stockpiling machine guns and ammo for the illegals to shoot us with. And it's interesting that you say that, Asylum, because the last 2 or 3 DTs, Delta Tangos, domestic terrorist incidents, these Delta Tangos, the last 2 or 3 of them have been foreign nationals, not Americans, in a Delta Tango scenario. We've seen Jane's Addiction has been they've been very active. They're doing a lot of it, but a lot of them are just firebombs and graffiti and just breaking stuff. So, but they're torching. They're trying to torch, and they're actually trying to identify and target certain individuals. I mean, you see what they're doing with all the justices. Yeah, the UPS. Now, and that interesting metal that you said. We all heard about UPS. Talking about, well, we're just going to go ahead and seize and destroy all these guns. No, they're not going to destroy them. They're going to keep them. That's what they're fucking going to do. Was it Brian L. has like $30,000 worth of ammo and guns and gun parts in UPS service system right now and can't get it back, and they just canceled them. So that's part of it too. They're pushing for this. They want us to be Jane's Addiction. No, not Jane's Addiction. Jane's Revenge. But yeah, that's Jane's Addiction. Yeah. Right through the door. Walk right through the door. Anyway, I'm all right. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. You sent me there. I'm adopting a new dog, a bulldog. Someone cut his ears off and hurt his spine when he's walking out. I can't wait to give him a ton of love and treats. Oh, chow chow. Right on. Long live Asgard. Jane's Addiction. Wondering if the Fed that are arming up are selling the arms and ammo to Ukraine. Well, no, they're keeping it for here. I would think that. And well, it's a possibility. I don't know for sure. Get rid of the guns. Literally, get rid of them. Ship them to another country. None of the tons of machine gun was in service from in some post offices till a few years ago. Oh, Joe, wow, Magic. Wow, the Railroad Retirement Fund stocking fungible ammo and machine guns. Required to spend all the money they get. Yeah, that's true. They are required to spend it all. Right, Aaron. So why not buy a bunch of guns? Being caught stealing. They have their own police force medal for their facilities. Wow, we're going on a magic carpet ride. Either way, Fed agencies buying arms bothers me. It should. Absolutely, Aaron. Yeah. So, because they know this is what's going to happen. Sri Lanka is going to happen. They know this. We now have something. So they're going to do their thing. War pigs. It's upon us. Shad, what are your thoughts on firing up the CERN again? All right, let's fire it up and do nothing. I mean, that's basically what they had accomplished. The CERN, the Hadron Collider. You want to talk about that? That's just a massive fucking shitstorm, a failure. Yeah, I mean, it really hasn't taught us a lot, really. I mean, it really hasn't. It's giving us a little glimpse into what it may be. See, they already have a question though. How do we blow up the world, and how do we blow up the universe? How can we change? How can we become God? That is their question. These are the elite occultists, and they're working this with their crazy fucking scientists. Hey, you gotta figure. I mean, come on. You've seen the progression, the actual ritual that they did there. So yeah, these guys are fucking nuts. They want to try to fucking open a portal to hell, or to another, universe or something of that nature. Meat Puppet, and like the Doom guy. They want the Doom, the game Doom. Yeah, right. The game Doom. We all know and love. That was the story behind it. Is that these motherfuckers went to Mars. Yeah, and tried to do this massive CERN Hadron Collider thing and literally open a portal to hell. And all these mechanized warrior fucking demons came out and started taking over Mars and eventually took over Earth. And what the fuck? It's a great first person shooter. Man, I love that game. Oh, that's how I grew up with Doom. Doom is in my soul. Oh. That and Duke Nukem. I came here to chew bubblegum and throw grenades. I'm all out of bubblegum. The Phoenicians. We are cattle in the chute to them. I think you mean knucking futs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bush. That's the proof. And they've been trying, haven't they? They've been trying to engineer that, right? They're trying to engineer our military to be fucking, subservient little pussies, and follow and have immediate response to orders, whatever that order may be. And that may be to kill your own countrymen, right? So they're trying to figure that out. Wolfenstein, which is the original of Doom. It was the original thing. I think the same people that made Wolfenstein went into Doom. I think so. Yeah. So I mean, things are, but they're trying to do it another way with us. Sri Lanka, all they did is just shut down food and water and oil. That's all they did. They just shut it down. Nothing else comes. No food. Sorry, you haven't paid your bill in fucking 5 months, 5 years, or something. But or decades. I don't know. I don't know how it works on the probably large times, right? Big money. Lots of time, to pay it back. So I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's what I understand. Due to non-compliance. Right. Bonus. The proper Duke Nukem quote is, I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. Bonus points if you can tell me what movie that line came from. Meat Puppet. Ooh. Fuck. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. Does that make sense? There you go, folks. Trying to figure that one out. Food plants. Yeah, I mean it's a planned thing, and now they're trying to work so much Delta Tangos. You promise a cow patty in every pot. I vote for you. The live Rowdy Piper. No shit. Wow, cool, meat puppet. That sounds like something Rowdy Piper would say. Yeah. Badass. So ours is a planned way. The Fifth Element. Ooh, the Fifth Element. I loved her. Yeah. Great movie. Great movie. I think I own it. Yeah, DVD. Yep. But yeah, well, that's just different. They've got this descent thing trying to work through. It's it's left, it's right. Yeah, oh yeah, follows. Yeah, yeah, and she's really cool. I mean, as a human being, she's kind of cool. Yeah, if you check out her bio. Yeah, Joe. This is a planned demolition for us. That was just an experiment. I was like, okay, no food, no water, no food, no shipments in, no more import. You are cut off, literally. And there's thousands of ships going by their coastline every fucking day. Yet none of it is for them. So I mean, think about how fucking demoralizing that is. And that's when the large and small Asian nations start playing their war games. This is how it's going to look like. Just fuck you, fuck you, and then fuck you after the fact. Yeah. So right, Metal. That's their game with us anyway, because they want to kind of keep this infrastructure in play, but it's we have to go through this death dance, for us to do that. But they're still going to drain us dry of all resources before they do all that. So yeah, and Saudi Arabia is running out of oil. Venezuela has the world's largest. Guess who has number 2? That's right, we do. We've been sitting on a fucking gold mine of oil. Oh man, untapped resources. I remember this shit back in the late 90s that came out about all this. That we have such an untapped resource that we will never. We have enough oil to provide. We have enough oil to keep us in oil and the world for like 1,000 years. At top production. We just started half flush toilets. Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. Canada. I mean, the North America has been sitting on a gold mine for a long time. Just a lot, a lot of oil. You see what's going on up there in northern Canada, in the ice caps and shit. I mean, they're pulling so much oil. They've been pulling so much oil out of there for a long time. Klingon, hey. 2 turds, 4 flush. Yeah, so, yes, when I create listening music, usually really heavy, like Five Finger Death Punch, even Mozart. Right, Cheshire, yeah. Yeah, get those creative juices flowing, right? And welcome to the open gambit of darkest timelines. I will go one of 3 ways, but none of them will be what I'd call fun or happy. Right. Yeah. But some of it is necessary. Yeah, Texas bleeds oil. Look at that. Rage Against the Machine comes to mind. That's what they want. They want 2 sides. They want a strong antagonist and a strong protagonist. That's going to be absolute fucking socialist, communist revolution, and patriots, and the patriot of the land. And that's been the game that's been played for a long time, for centuries, for thousands of years. This is how we set up, destroyed nations, just playing each other against each other, creating creating two opposing forces that go at it and literally destroy everything. All you have to do is sit back and watch. It's beautiful. To win without fighting is best. And if you're the enemy, you didn't have to do anything. You just had to throw a couple $100 at some people and $1 million, maybe $1 billion, or just start talking. I mean, it's just start talking to people and changing their minds little by little. This is the exact thing that our forefathers was talking about, that we had to fight. The Red Scare, the Red Creep, it had many names. That communist cloud of red that comes across the nation, and it does. They've done it many times, many times. And a lot of other people, the Hashashin, they tried it. The Persians, they did it. Japanese are known for it. So are Chinese. Vietnamese, the massive wars with India and Borneo and Thailand. I mean, just 1,000-year wars, 500-year wars, and they just did this kind of thing over and over and over, gaining ground, losing ground. But they know this game, and we're getting played. We're getting to know this game. Right now we're studying this game because it's being put on us. So knowing things like that, you're just like, well, fuck. My dad was stationed in Okinawa when I was born. My mom is in States with me, and I didn't need my dad till I was 1 year, and I didn't meet my dad until I was 1 year old. Wow, Cheshire. Wow, right on. Yeah. People happy in their bubbles. That's right. Till that bubble burst, and there you go. The bursted bubble, and everything falls. And you fall to the ground crying because somebody broke all your toys. Broke and took all your toys. Welcome to reality. Shit. So, yeah, you're going to see a lot of hate and discontent going on because people are going to have to shift into a new lifestyle. Really. Made bubbles in the bathroom once. Yeah, maybe me too. Yep. All right, metal. Cool. Water in the garden. Awesome. Scale to D. Welcome. So that's part of the truth of the matter is we're going to have to grow our own food, ensure that our water supply is clean and ours, and ensure that we have adequate structure. Denise, welcome. right, Deathclaw. But your structure is going to have to be able to withstand, the elements and gunfire, war. So that changes the whole architecture of. If balloons pop at the same time, the sound will be epic. Right, Stuart. Yeah, but you got a great voice, Cheshire. Really do. And I enjoy it. And drop your links, everyone. Please feel free to drop your links. Cheshire, definitely drop your links. Everyone, drop your links, please. But that's the thing, is we're going to have to revert back to an older, more tried and true lifestyle, one that works, and that's kind of the self-reliance that this country was actually made on. That was the outstanding principles of this country, is self-reliance, and that's why you got the 2A, right? We like, well, for us to be self-reliant and to grow my garden and my cows and my chickens and my goats and to provide, for the rest of the community with those resources, if I choose to. Yeah, I'm going to need pews too. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of them. I need to protect my interest and my assets and life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. And I have that right to go forth into that strange and dangerous land and carve out a living for myself. That is my right. That is our right. That's what the Constitution is about. That's what all those Bill of Rights are about. That's everything was about that. That's it. Wow. Interesting, Laura. Self-reliance is why marriages worked. No outside track crap. So, I wouldn't mind if these social networks would plop just saying, and we're probably going to see that. We are probably going to see the breakdown. I don't know. I mean, we did see some videos coming out of Sri Lanka that were made in Sri Lanka. So they still have internet of some type. Interesting. But now the hard stuff that the hard stuff begins. Now you got to figure out, okay, how do we feed 25 million people? Damn. How can we leave? They could leave. They could leave the island. They could leave the island and go get something to eat. Just serving files. Well, that's the point. Is we too can do what they're doing and ensure our survival, as everybody else has done. Everybody else in the whole entire history of the world has banded together in tribes and clans and communities and weathered the storm and then went on to become their own large nations, right? I mean, a lot of that. Yeah, magic. Yeah, I mean you never know. Maybe that's the tactic of what's going on here. Maybe China is going to buy it, or India. I would suggest that I would venture to believe that China would try to buy it from India because it's all right. Tony, awesome. Self-reliance relies on an economical trade that is fair and can be agreed upon. I propose food, gold, and silver for work, furniture and shelter, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a Deathclaw. Right. And so a lot of that infrastructure has already been set up. I mean, it's already there in the local communities and other communities going out. You just can't break that overnight. Now, what they're breaking is the big stuff. They're breaking the trains, the railways, the airways, the actual food production plants and big stuff. Yes, Bush Doctor does have a channel. Bush Doctor, share your channel. Tony Lee is looking for it. And so we're just going to have to go back to that kind of lifestyle. Oh, yeah. When the world goes to shit and comes total chaos, that's when you either die in the chaos or you go off to form your own little, nucleus, your cell, your tribe, whatever you want to call it, and try to weather the storm. Right. Oh, scale to D. Yeah, we have that capability, of course. But this new world, back then we just did it, through, determination and grit. Now, it's how much dollar bills are we talking here? Oh, that's too hard. We don't want to do it. That's why people like Elon Musk are like, hey, I'll put rockets in the air. Sure. Oh, you want me to? I'll charge you to put something up there. Yeah. Jesuits kill 50 million on this round. And everybody's gonna be killing everybody. It is. That's the thing that they want. They want this everybody is killing everybody thing. Which is unfortunate because a lot of it does happen. I mean, there's a chance. I think I heard was it Monkey Works? Yeah. he was talking about Sri Lanka that it's possible, and it has happened where cannibalism sets in. You know, that's where that kind of desperation. You have to be good at hiding and fighting, because yeah, you better know when to fight and when to run. That's going to be definitely something. But the more that your community grows, the less you got to run. And peace through strength, right? If you're bigger, and you can really defend yourself, but you don't, and you enjoy the peace of that, um, you know, then your enemies, we're talking enemies, your neighbors, and your enemies become your neighbors really quick. Uh, you know, go, hey, yeah, don't kill us, please, but we do want some of that pork y'all have. How can we talk? How can we trade? We have honey. Y'all want a bunch of honey? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, now we're talking. But you're still kind of looking at each other like, I don't like you, man. No, I don't like you either. Bad blood, right? You know, you had a raiding party. We repelled your raiding party, and we, got a counteroffensive, and next thing you know, ooh, Steyr Hog A3. Ooh, here's my friends are hiding. Now I can. Ooh, that's a beautiful weapon. Beautiful. Hello, Rip. See what skill did he? Yeah. It's funny though, because they say don't kill us, but they will get desperate one day and want to kill you. Well, that's the nature of the enemy combative community kind of thing. Tribes did this. Tribes for countless thousands of years. They would have a truce with one tribe, and that's why you got into the whole marriage thing. Is okay. Let's get to this peace building. This peace building, because everybody did want to kill everybody. You have these wars are personal. When you kill somebody's brother or son or father, even though that they came over and they were raiding you and they were trying to steal your tomatoes, and take some of your women, maybe take a pig. Yeah, so you killed them, and so yeah, there's some bad blood there. Oh, by the way, accidentally they killed my son, who was standing on the line while I was defending, with everybody else in the community. So there's some bad blood going on. Everybody's going to hate everybody, and we even seen with the Mideast, they don't forget. I mean, when you go to a funeral in Middle East, it's this is my father / son, brother, whatever. This is his father's, and this is the guy that killed him. This is how he died. He died by this motherfucker over here. And guess what? We must honor his name. And so, yes, revenge kill him and all his family, very soon. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Go ahead and jihad that shit. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But a lot of people don't forget. And, that's the thing is you can forgive, but don't forget. Probably where it comes from, Yeah, you kill the dad. Now all the sons take up arms and up your ass. Now you got a shit storm. And these guys, unfortunately, these guys were on a hunting party. And they're some of the most badass warriors that this enemy community that you're facing had, but they were off at a hunting party. They just came back to see their village being decimated, and they're like, oh fuck, hell no, come on guys, let's do some shit. You never know. They could be special ops kind of fucking shit. I mean, straight up. We didn't invent that. People would get assassinated. The goats are nervous. I mean, some of these village and tribe battles are epic. Look at the sagas. Most of the sagas of the Norse, it's about farmers killing each other in very interesting ways. Massive farmers with huge families Hatfields and McCoys. I mean, it's a time-honored tradition. Uh, there's always some bad blood. And so how do you rebuild that peace? Well, you do it through strength. That's the best way, because they're not going to respect you unless they can respect you. So peace through strength, not through appeasement. If I had tried to appease them, 1880s, peace through strength, superior firepower, yes, and that also, you got to have some strength though as well, and that means bodies, that means your capabilities, that could mean your actual resources. A lot of stories when the Romans took the Jews, they found a huge problem because the Jews were the Jewish people they were hardened. They were dug in, and they have massive armaments that they couldn't. It took most armies couldn't penetrate, but the Romans could. It just took a long time, and it was costly because while they're trying to take the hill with the fortress on it, they're getting decimated. It's like, fuck. But we'll do it. We'll figure it out. And the Romans always do. So that could be also to your advantage. That could be your strength. Running to your Helm's Deep, the most unimpregnable fortress, known to the 9 realms, whatever. And there's many stories like that in the Bhagavad Gita and the Bharata in India. These fortresses that was withstanding these massive battle, massive invasion, and massive effort to destroy them, and they would hold off. So how do you cut a toga with Caesars? Pizza. So anyway, peace through strength. Chinese, you look at what they went through, man, and that's where we get Sun Tzu from. All this war, infighting. Charity, no. Afghanistan has natural barriers. Yeah, no. Yeah, I have to do it. I have to send her away. Yeah, or she will continue. And I'll give in and give her what she wants, and she'll do it whatever. She's over there smelling. So no, Lisa, I cannot. I've given her way too much already. Yeah, I got pig ears and stuff. Seems like a common sense channel. Hey, just Rob. Hey, welcome. Common sense. No, we're quite mad here. But this is the part of madness that we can also delve into, is when we get a little, cerebral, if you will. But yeah, welcome. Sometimes there's not a lot of common sense in here, but thank you for the compliment, I guess. But yeah, it's just a reflective kind of thing today, and reflecting on that. And you seen with China, they would go on these massive espionage and covert things, and they would kill everybody, and ninjas. I mean, this goes all the way back, man. It goes all the way back. This is an old time tradition. You're common though. Yeah, absolutely, Tony. Gardner Josh, hey, howdy, welcome. They keep trying to fit me with long sleeve jackets and make me hug myself. Oh. Gilligan's Island, welcome. Whatever you want to do, Lisa. I don't mind. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I do have an over unity of thumbs up. I have 26 people in chat and 32 likes. I just wanted a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi. Try to say I'm crazy. Institutionalized. Yeah, there it is. Institutionalized suicidal tendencies. So this is nothing new. Random JL, welcome. But this is what we're going to see in the world, and we're seeing it also in our country. It has come to that point, but it's going to continue. And you see what we're facing. We're facing a very organized, very focused enemy, and they're literally trying to push a revolution, a Marxist, Leninist, socialist, communist revolution inside our own country, and it's looking like it's taking steam and catching up. But we have this very, 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 very large and violent, untapped resource of actual Americans that just want to be left alone, or some are actually praying for this, but and have been training for quite some time, that kind of thing. It's time. Takers get taken. So, what it doesn't matter what part of the fence you're on. It's going to be kind of interesting to survive. They have the suckers to attempt it anyway. Yeah, exactly. The suckers. They found somebody stupid enough to go out there and pick a fight with a whole bunch of really pissed off hornets with guns. And we're not talking guns. We're talking all the fucking guns. We have all the fucking guns. It's true. We are the most heavily armed populace of the world. That's the truth. The whole world looks like, don't go to America fucking around. Oh shit. Okay, Joe. The one kind. And that's something that we don't like unwanted guests come marching down our street, with a microphone, and they're throwing Molotov cocktails and beating up people. I don't want to see that in my neighborhood. Neither does anyone else in my neighborhood. So when that shows up, what does that look like? Does it turn into a massive painting on the street? Where the community got together and painted the street. If you catch my drift. Is that what happens, or do the revolutionaries get to march through the street and do what they want? Sometimes it works both ways. It's happened already. There's places in Oregon where Antifa and BLM cannot go. They automatically just get pulled up on and guns in their faces. It's no joke. There's a lot of biker gangs in Oregon, in Washington, that the Antifa cannot go. They're starting a war with the biker gangs, and that's not good. That's pretty stupid, right? So you could give us some insight there, Laura. And they'll fight and they'll kill because they do that shit anyway. Who the fuck are you? They're gonna look at Antifa like, oh, this is our rival gang now. Okay, well, the guys, let's have a meeting. Let's go back to the roadhouse. Bring all the guns. Let's have a meeting and talk about our new rival. We just got rid of the old rival. Let's go ahead and take on the new rival. Rip Curl. That's what they do. Rip. Yeah, And there's literally communities that blocked the road when Antifa and BLM were going to march through the that was like their biggest threat. Ooh, we're gonna march through your neighborhood. We're not bringing this ain't just to the cities. We're gonna go to your neighborhood. And they tried, and they were just like, get the fuck back. Oh, fuck you, fuck Say it again. Say what again, motherfucker? But it was more. There's a lot of veterans, a lot of veterans in Oregon, in Washington. It's a beautiful country. It really is. That's files. That's. You can always tell when he farts, huh? Yeah, he did it. How do you know? It's fucking glitter above his head. Yeah, he farted. I had a friend of mine. Every time he farted, his ears would turn red, and they were nasty. I mean, he was one of these like bodybuilder heads. So he ate nothing but tuna fish and meat, and took all the supplements and shit. But when he would fart, it would just be fucking, oh god, oh, who the fuck did that? And everybody would, we'd look over at him, and his ears are literally turning bright red like that hat or like this stuff. Like, he did it. Fucker. But the passion, sleep right, get back up. Right, get back up. Yeah, well, the passion, sleep. Okay, so you got these lefty liftards that are trying to, start a revolution, as they did in Mao Zedong, as they did in Lenin, as they did with Stalin, as they did with countless other countries. Yeah, lots of veterans, lots of them, and lots of, yeah, going crazy. And he would sit there. He wouldn't say nothing. He would, did you do this? Mm-hmm. Fight for patriotism, Matchad. Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. That's part of what we're facing. We already know what they're going to do. We know what they're going to do. We know that they're playing the same playbook. Know thy enemy, right? Yep, B Jeremy. What's up? I'm sorry, I cannot make you blue. I have to do it after the stream. But I would. And one of your channels are blue. So you came in here with your blue clothes off, actually. That's what happened. But hey, welcome anyway. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Zach. Yep. Yeah, we're the Smurfs. We're the Smurfs. Yes. But after this transmission and YouTube does its thing, then I can go in and look at chat and make you blue. So yeah. So that's how. I mean, I'm not high speed, low drag. I got a phone. So. And I was just talking about that, uploading, upgrading and all that, and kind of the hassles it brings. Oh, shit. Really, Klingon? Zach! I bet he has socks on. I bet Zach at least has socks on. I would. I mean, it's cold. Toesies get cold. I mean, really. You take off all your clothes, you're going to get cold. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with all that. Just playing on it. You guys are taking me there. This is very annoying, and I have to deal with this. There's been literally a fly that's been buzzing around over and over and over again. It's been very annoying. So if you've been watching me and have been looking up, it's this fucking fly. It's literally flying in circles right in front of me. It's kind of fucking with me. I'm like, there you go, Rip Crow at the range, awesome. Phone works great. It does, but I don't have a lot of capabilities. I can't post cool little pictures and other little things like everybody does. I can't do stuff like that. And one of those is I don't have the screen the way it is sideways. I cannot access the options for people in chat, And one of them is to add moderator, take off moderator. I can ban you, I think. Let's see. Yeah, go to channel report or remove. So I've got those options. That's all I got. I can report you and I can remove you. I do have the kill switch option, but I cannot add moderator or take away moderator at this time. It's right at it's like right down there. So, but yes, feel free to drop your links, folks. Please excuse me. I have to go to the bathroom here. Excuse me, Jerry. I'm hydrated. Okay. Back at it. Here we go. Replenished and revived. Do 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 do. I hear you. You guys hear the sirens? Yeah. Welcome to Cleveland. Welcome to Cleveland. Yeah. Pull over. Pull over. We already pulled over, man. Can't pull over anymore, man. We're already pulled over. Pulled over. Pull over. That's a great one. So what was I talking about? I don't know. I'm just enjoying this nice freaking me out, man. Freaking me out. Nash, what is your thoughts on PCC, pistol caliber carbine or short barreled rifle? Well, okay, RIP. And this comes, it's purpose driven, right? It's purpose driven. Why have a oversized, cumbersome pistol when you can have just a short rifle? So, you can get in tight. If it's a pistol, it's a pistol, right? It's But if it's big enough, I mean, why not just use it as a rifle and get more control, more stability, and its maneuverability will be like a pistol. That's how you manipulate it. Is I just dropped my fucking flip flop. Hold on. So, everybody say hi to. And if somebody could please feel free to drop Zach's link there, so everybody can. Probably you guys already have. I know you have, but yeah, drop your links, and if someone could please feel free to drop Zach's link as well. Be most appreciated. Yes, indeed. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? Yeah, right. Serbies suppressed gear. Yeah, right. I mean, RIP. I wish I would have. The last time I went to the range here, the indoor range, I have the D&D. Hey, there you go. Everybody's dropping Zach's things. I had the D&D with the super trigger, but I'm in a place where I can't use the fucking super trigger. I can't use the Gaselli. I can't. So, and I'm just trying to dial in my optics and shit, my sights. So you hear me, and everybody's googly eyed over me, but there's a guy in the background who's got this little thing. It was a little 300 blackout suppressed. So you heard us bang, 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 and then what? Wait, whoa, hey, we know what that is. So he actually had a group of people, and he's showing it off. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. He had a nice looking can on it. So yeah, it was good times. Good times at the range, right? Yeah, rifle. I mean, it's all purpose driven, right? So, what are you guys talking about? I think so. Damn, Sean, really? I did not go. Wow. Thanks for reminding me that I did not go. Oops. I got some phone calls to make, or I got some texting to do. I got some explaining to do. So yeah, basically, it was the wife of a friend of mine that actually reached out to invite me. And it was supposed to be a whole bunch of people there. So yeah, they're missing me, and so I'll hear about it at work tomorrow. Where are you, man? Uh, um, what? Sundays is my reflection day. Like I said, I get a little cerebral. I get a little deep on myself, you know. And it's kind of a very relaxing thing, especially for the body. You know, me and Charity go out. It's not really adventure time, but we'll go out and kind of have a spiritual moment out in the woods, you know, or whatever on our walks. But it's not like Saturday is adventure time. Saturday is, you know, me and Charity are jumping out of an airplane tomorrow. And we're gonna hike out 50 miles. No, but she might think that's what it feels like, but to me, it's like a little 3.5 mile walk. And to her, it's thinking, you know, we walk forever. My feet hurt. So, but yeah, Sundays are my head fun day. Saturdays are my body fun day. You know, we'll go out and do something hard. I'll work out really hard. I'll play with my toys. You know, hit the punching bag, kick the punching bag, whatever. Do some shit. Go shooting, whatever. But then Sunday is a day of rest and recuperation and reflection. Wow. I'm seeing a lot of cop presence now. Second ambulance just went by, so they're busy. That little grocery store. Which grocery store? Did I take you guys to a grocery store? I'm lost here, Sean. Please, like I said, I just forgot my friend's cookout. So, but it sounds familiar. Billy says, "Fight, fight, fight." It was a vid that Metal did. Oh, okay. Not only strength by power, but also strength through wisdom. Yes, Cheshire. Yes, yeah, yeah. I mean, look at the Greek. They all had their oracles, and they all had their wise old kings, right? And your shamans, you know, of the tribes and the clans. The old man, that's the advisors. You know, these are old warriors that you knew, you grew up with, and you knew them. And they're old and warrior, old and broken and but renowned for their you know, their knowledge and wisdom. They would advise everyone and advise king. That was part of your life, you know. Working. Hey, I know old man Joe over there. Remember? Yeah, he did that whole India campaign by himself. Oh shit, he knows what the fuck he's talking about, you know. On the weekends, he teaches, you know, spear throwing to the young warriors, spear fighting to the young warriors, you know, and he's unbeatable. Yeah, you're gonna have stuff like that, and that's what a lot of us veterans bring to the table, to our community, to our country. You know, is we have this, like I said, wisdom is doing stupid shit and surviving it. You know, that's wisdom. Yeah, there's a lot of vets here that have been in some very, very tough situations. What's up, Billy? Welcome, man. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Yeah, the fight is inevitable, but sometimes it's better to deny the battle. It is. You gotta know when to deny the battle. You gotta know. Wow, yeah, Files. I love some leaf springs. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Yep, it's great metal. Great metal to work with. To make anything. The kukris carried by the Gurkhas are made from railroad ties. Old railroad ties have been sitting around the mountain for fucking who knows how long. And they go and they cut it like fucking bread. And go ahead and cut a slice off of it, take it home, and work in their forge. Anya! It's still lop heads and burn zombies. Burn for zombies, right? Well, probably both, Files. Oh, Pete's in here. Hey, roaming. So, yeah. Think about that too. You're going to have to be very resourceful. You're going to have to look at steel springs. You're going to have to look at some trash on the side of the road and go, I know exactly what that is, and I could use that coil in there. You know, it's what's gonna come down to it. They've propped us up so much that now they're kicking the props out, and most people fall. We're not falling. We're just kind of stumbling a little bit, like, oh, let me catch you took away my prop. Oh, damn. Oh, I was getting very comfortable there. After dark. I was getting very comfortable just hanging out, being lazy. And now I've got to get up and work. Oh, shit. Okay. I got to actually provide food. I have to actually, provide water, shelter, and security, and possibly go forth to, fight. But, you never know these things. But now those props are gone, and now we have to go. All we have to do is reset like 200 years, and we're good. That's all we got to do. 100 years, 200 years. That's all we got to do. Regular Coca-Cola takes rust off. It works. I tried it. Damn, discernment Files. Hell yeah. I've heard of this too, and you can probably catch videos from it. We have some crazy things called rust arrestor. But anyway. It bubbles. I think it has some kind of stuff in it, like what do you call that stuff? But yeah, it bubbles when it reacts with the rust. And not only that, I mean, think about how valuable a mechanic who just spent 40 years, running a fleet of trucks and doing the maintenance on all those fucking trucks. Imagine how, and he just retired. He's got full on fucking arthritis, and he can't even, hold his beer. But he just did this shit for 40 years, and now he's retiring. Imagine what kind of wealth of knowledge he's going to have. Give that man a cheeseburger and a beer. Make friends with him. He will make a community great. Absolutely, because he's going to teach everyone how to do shit. Use dirt coke. It isn't sticky. Ooh. See, we know things. That's right. We drink and know things, or we smoke and know things. Tying foil on my head, the thick grilling foil. What does that do? So there's our hope. That's our hope. Is now we go back to a simpler time. Okay. We've done this before. And there's people that really Nanya's got real foil hair. It's a wild looking people zip tied on the road, side of the road. You use the walk. Okay. I'm probably only because I did this as a kid and later on, it became a thing. Is I like the spaghetti colander on my head. That's my speed. But now I have a stainless steel one, so I've upgraded. Hell, the great spaghetti monster. Anyway, you want corn on the cob now? So you knew this was a good place. Yeah, all those things. Ireland has IRA. Did coke and a hoe in my youthfulness. Ooh, shit. That's wisdom too. And we have so many people that are homesteading. We have so many people that are roughing it in the woods, roughing it on their own little piece of land, and they've been going through the hardships because it's their choice, because there is an actual wisdom to it. There really is. There's a type of thing, a life lesson. You are self-reliant. If you can be self-reliant, wow. I mean, you are beholden to no one. Yeah, buy a homestead, they said. It would be fun, they said. It's a lot of work. A lot of fucking work. I mean, Nunya, you have so much work on that thing that you started a freaking channel. You've got unending content. Fuck, I gotta dig a hole for a fence. Time to strap on this damn camera and show everybody how it's done. And that's invaluable. That is invaluable. You're teaching others. So yeah, gardening. I mean, I've learned so much. I am not a gardener, but I've learned so much from you guys just watching y'all put in gardens. Especially Metal with his turtle gardening, or his turtle ranch. I don't know, Metal. What are you making over there? Fuck it, it's too hot. Enjoying it very much. Right on. I mean, it's that time, people. Manual labor, good for you. That's right. It's good for the mind, body, and soul. It is. The Amish are onto something. That's all they do. They work. Turtle Town. Oh, come on. You got a steamer basket. I don't know, Metal. Are your turtles edible? You're a noob, but you're doing it. You're doing it. You're just doing it. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm trying to grow one freaking Chinese onion. That's all I can do. It's okay for me. The turtles were unexpected surprise. I wanted 5 chickens, wound up with 200. Damn. That's a lot of chickens. Never ate turtle eggs. You learn by doing, yeah. Yeah, you just did it. I mean, you can only chew on the fat for so long, right? I don't know where I get that from. Probably my childhood. I don't want to be that guy that talks like, you can only chew the fat for so long. Shader, get off the pot, boy. I can't understand a word I'm saying. What did he just say? These youngins nowadays, they don't know. You know what a turtle head is? Oh, my turtle head is popping. Oh, I've got a turtle head popping. Quail eggs, yeah, quail eggs. Yeah, rock steady. You understood, huh? By God, some bitch. Yep. Fried taters. I'm a pilot. You don't want to talk to me about acronyms, right? Oh my God. I can only imagine. I mean, shit. In the military, we had a bunch of them just on the ground. So I can only imagine, going up in the air with all those fucking acronyms. Crazy. And I've had to talk to some, I had to do some call for fire, and it's different with fixed air and helicopters, and it's different. They make it simplified. They go, okay, I see you. All right, where's the enemy? Just point in the general direction. Okay, I got him. Well, that was easy, you know. And, you know, if you're doing a grid, if you're on the ground, you're doing like, you know, you're calling in, uh, you know, fire, indirect fire. And then you've got to talk, and you got grid, polar, and shift, and you've got all those acronyms and numbers that you got to throw at them, and it's got to be in a certain format, or you fuck it all up, and they're getting all pissed off at you. 2nd of July, 22nd. Oh shit, we get horns. This is serious, folks. Let's see what this is. 1120 millimeter in. Oh. Ambulance. Oh, just turned off. Okay. Well, I only count in 20s. All right, we're gonna try this, folks. Get a cigarette. So yeah, that's been my Sunday reflections. We're gonna go ahead. I've been on here for talking stupid shit for an hour now, so we're gonna chill. Wind things down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Maybe get. Oh, really? Really, emu eggs. I'm gonna say the jig is up. You never more fuzz. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, tell you the truth, it's actually a really cool place. Seymour Cannabis, hey. They died. We got a lot of old folks here. We do. There's a lot of apartment places that are, you know, nothing but old folks. You gotta be 60 or something. It's, you know, they get all the air, and they get all the you know, care workers that come in and out through there. So see a blinking red light before the drone shoots his muzzle. It's like, hey, how you doing? Goodbye. End of the world. Hey, welcome. You know, in the video, in the movies, you get the little red light, red dot. It kind of travels. You're like, oh shit. Well, now there's no, you can just put on your nods, and then shoot your invisible infrared laser beam, and nobody sees you, unless somebody else has nods. A lot of bikers. I know. Little Yamahas. Almost, I don't know what to call these things. Sportsters, you know, smaller than sports. Shad is your proper name, Shadrach. It was my third great grandfather's name. Wow. No, just Shad. That's it. Thermo, no signature. No, just Shad. There's no Shadrach or anything like that. Yeah, right, Files? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's fun, they say. And of course, you know, the cranes, they have all the Bayraktar. I just love that. Bayraktar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's the name of the drone that is used extensively in the crane. Yep, Billy. Billy's a badass. Hey, what's up? Greetings from the French settlement of Detroit. Detroit? If it's French, it's Detroit, right? Someone gave me the finger today. Oh, really? Did you keep it? Is it in your freezer or your refrigerator? I don't think I'd like to receive a finger. Usually that means something, you know? Like you find a horse head in your bed or something. Or Billy's like, yeah, how do you cook that? Hey, I got some finger food. I stay friendly at work, part of the job. So yeah, this is nothing new about hard times. We can weather the storm. We can. And we can actually repel the storm. Detroit. Oh, of course. Detroit. Of course, Heike. Why are you not blue? I thought I made you blue, Heike. Oh, well. Anyway, Detroit. 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 Welcome to Detroit, motherfucker. Can you imagine if all the gangs just started speaking French? Make me blood red. I wish I could. That'd be really cool if you could change. I would be badass if I could make everybody red. Can you imagine somebody walking in there, like, oh yeah, Shad's got all mods. And they walk in, everybody's red. I'm like, whoa. Lee Smith, Detroit, turd. I don't know. I'm not French, but yeah. Where's Jean-Marie when you need him? Where's our punk? He's in France. He's probably sleeping right now. Ooh, Billy, the 33. North Shore. Remember, remove the bone. Oh, man. Red wrenches. Yeah, that would be fucking badass. And change the wrenches to axes. That's what I do. Now some of these carriers can do that. These social media groups, I forget, like Twitch and stuff. You can add your own avatars and change everything. Rebel was like that, I think. Change all that. Sean likes the bone. Much flavor in the marrow. Yep, so as I wind down on this great Sunday, that would be badass. Really cool. Smoking a cigarette. Done with the reflections. Hope you guys are too. And we're all ready to work. It's time to put in some work. It really is. Work for yourself, work for your family, friends, your community. No. That's what it's all about. And yeah, we're a community. Okay, I get it. We're a community, but we're just words. We're just words on a screen, and I'm just a talking head, and we're separated by thousands of miles. I mean, some of us thousands of miles, hundreds of miles, different obligations. See, Magic has laundry. You can't do laundry at my house because it has to be done at your house. But we can help each other. We can absolutely help each other, and we do. Just add grease to the wheel, get this party started. Yeah. Yep, Cheshire. You got an ocean. There's actual ocean. I can't go to your house for brunch. I just can't. I could. I could fly there or something. Working hard, playing hard. Who remembers that song from 1977? That's what it's all about, Heike. It is. Okay there, Charity. That's what I've done all my life. I had a good time. Hey, you're not supposed to choke there, Charity. Yeah, need a fun day. Absolutely, Lady Smith. Fun day required. It really is. Ooh, that is an odd question. I don't. I like the taste of it. Yeah, Joe. Cat scratch fever. Ah, Cat Scratch Fever. Da-na-da. That's one of those iconic, uh, guitar riffs, man. That just everybody knows. Boom. Oh, Sean. Wow. I need A1 now. Yeah, the sun's trying to set. I've smoked my cigarette. I've done all the things for my body, my mind, hopefully my soul. I feel happy, I feel content. And I feel revived and rejuvenated and ready to get to work. So Monday's a new day, right? Monday's a new week. Get back to work. And then 5 days later, I get to play hard. Really, Joe? Yeah, the boom sauce is good. Boom sauce is good. It I don't know. It adds that kick, just enough kick. Just enough flavor, and it coats everything. It's really, really good, and it's kind of thick. And you can water it down. You can add some water to it. Really water it down. That's actually what I do. Is at the end of the bottle, I put a little water in there, swish it around, and I go a little wet. That's a great topping, Tony Lee. A steak topped with another steak. Sean growing some Angus. If I had land, I'd have a couple cows. I would. Can't afford it. Thank you, Charity. Ooh, mushrooms and onions. Yeah, of course. Yep. No, Charity. You've had way too much. No. No. Hey, calm down. Calm down. See what I gotta put up with? Feed me now. Feed me, motherfucker. All right, let's see what I can do here. Did I put them in here? No, I didn't. All right. So, boom, here we go. This is what I will do for you, Charity. Look at these pig ears. Wow, that's crazy after running around escaping from can hunts. That's got to be nuts, man. Oh, yeah. Wow. These are hard to cut, but you can do it. There we go. Finally. Ooh, snatch. Back to the table with you. And we're live, and I know we have the greatest of production around here. Just bear with me, folks. Let's hope this doesn't shut off or anything. Perfect-ish. Party at Sean's. Got 4 nights, 3 nights, $30 a day, birthday in 4 days, treating myself. Wow, badass. Oh yeah. I'm gonna treat myself with some chocolate donuts. Oh yeah. A1 or Frank's is for eggs. Billy's like, okay. Yeah, it's an easy one for you, Billy. It's only 21 people right now. Billy, last time we talked, right? You said you just did a party for 150 people, fed 150 people. I mean, amazing. I'm standing here, right? Yep. I have a friend of mine that's having a big wedding, and he's having one of those catering companies come in. They're gonna smoke a hog. They're gonna do a hind quarter or something. There's gonna be a band. There's gonna be a couple bands there. They're building a freaking um, uh, a show thing. Um, he's got all this. He's got all this concrete and stuff. He land and everything. So he's got a big shed, big tractor shed and all that on a golf course. As a matter of fact, damn, crazy, Billy. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like what this guy is having his wedding. Hundreds of people coming. You know, everybody's going to be there. Bikers are going to be there. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Um, Bands. You know, it's like 2 or 3 bands are showing up to play. Hey, what's up, Sunflower? You know, so this group is going to have to work, but they've already said yeah, and he's already paid for it. He's paid like a year in advance for the gig, and they're going to feed all these people. Feed, drink. I mean, think about what goes into that. I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, everybody, Billy will be right back. Cost breakdown for a good steak with sides and meal for a lady, $12 each for 3 meals. I will eat it twice. Order rare to pink. I like mine medium rare. I do. Yep. And I like it salty. Like I'll do that. I'll marinate steaks. But my old boss told me about this, and he said he just takes salt and throws it on the steak and lets it set out and suck in all of that salt. Um, you gotta do it when it's wet, and then you throw it in the oven or you grill it, whatever you want to do. And there it is. You got just amazingly just salted meat. Oh, it's beautiful. Melts in your mouth, tenderizes, and it's salty. And I use my pink Himalayan salt. I love the flavor of that salt. And I like coarse sea salt, and I've done steaks in coarse sea salt. It's just not the same with the pink Himalayan salt. It's got a different flavor, you know. F1 and breeding it with a Wagyu, medium at most. Mm. Mm. What? Mm. Yeah, they didn't have refrigerators, did they? Mm. Well, if you live anywhere where it's cold and it gets freezing, all you gotta do, yeah, Denise, it is punk Himalayan salt. I love that. It's great. Smoked and dried it. Mm-hmm. And of course, they had some fresh. I mean, you know, that's the thing too. Yeah, you got to preserve all this meat, but why not cook some right now? You know, bologna sandwiches, red bologna hanging open air. Yeah, I mean, you look at how Europe done it, and here I mean, you got butcher shops, man, that they're still aging meat the old-fashioned way. You know, just hanging it up, covering it and hanging it up. And you walk into their freaking butcher shop, and it's just you can smell it everywhere. You know, it's beautiful, beautiful thing. It's the old ways, man. So yeah. If you live in a place that's cold, dig a hole at least 6 feet down, put some ice in there, and you've got you a nice freezer. It'll freeze water. It'll freeze everything you put in there will freeze. Past 6 feet is 58, a constant 58 degrees, and you can make it colder. You can make it hotter, you make it colder. It's all up to you, but way to do it is to throw some ice in there. Boom, you've got your freezer. And now today, I mean, that's how they used to do it. Dig a hole, put ice in it, and then put more stuff in there to freeze. There you go. The simple things. I'm doing 9 out of 13 on the scale. Oh boy, all is well for you, Billy. Let me plug in my power here. Oh, okay, 93%. Had a root cellar, yeah. Yeah, I remember playing in root cellars. There was somebody used to make muscadine wine in their root cellar. That's how they did it, the old-fashioned way. I'm like, down in the root cellar, making muscadine wine. Very sweet, though. That's what I found. But yeah, the old ways. And now we have modern technology and modern innovation. We can add to all of that. We can improve on that. And you see this with a lot of folks with your do-it-yourself projects, homesteading. Yeah, I mean, even the Amish. I even see the Amish. You'll when you go to Fredericksburg from here, in the Amish country. Yeah, there's houses. It's cool. I mean, down the road, there's no power lines. You don't see power lines. There's no power lines. There might be one or two that go to a certain person that's not Amish, but you see these massive farms, these huge farmlands, no power lines, but you'll see on the corner of the house, you'll see a solar panel. Like, they got to have something. They're running a refrigerator or they're something, whatever, something, some muscadines and scoopadines around here. Ooh. But yeah, everything is done the old ways. We're gonna have to go back to that. That's all. That's all. Like, this modern day society is not working out. Oh well. Back to living out of the land. Okay. That's gonna be hard for a lot of people. It really is. A lot of us too. Depression area. I mean, damn, yeah. And we can do it. We've already done it. Ooh, dehydrating dill from the garden right now. How about that? Oh yeah. So there you go, folks. That's my Sunday reflections for this great week. And I hope that you all have a very productive week. Yep, canned veggies. I still gotta can me some meat. I've got 10 pounds of meat in the freezer, and I gotta can it. Even though I've got just guesstimating, probably 30 pounds of meat canned already. What time is work tomorrow? This morning. Early in the morning. I wake up 4 a.m. That's what time I wake up. And so, yeah. I get to work before the sun does. So that's what my schedule is for the week. But that's good. That's okay. That's okay. Canned meats and paper products. Yeah, you're right. Paper products. I'm still working on my stash of toilet paper and paper towels. But yeah, papers. Yeah, literally just papers, pens. That's what I'm looking at. I'm noticing I have a lot of stuff that I've been, just because of kind of person I am, I got to have, artistry kind of stuff on hand at any time, even though I don't use it. I know I have it. I got pens, I got markers. But yeah, those things, bale and hay. Work, eat, sleep, continue. Vacuum seal everything. Yeah. I'm gonna get me some of those Mylar bags. But I've been doing pretty good the way I've been doing things. So yeah, it's all good. Storing food. Uh, oh, you're like that? Yep. Anyway, now my loud ass uncle is gone. I was saying before, I was thinking about food again. I'm limited to my food budget to $6 a day to put back about $10 a day in supplies. Yeah. Wow, Joe. That's a discipline. Yeah, right, right, Lori. And that's necessary. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people will be like, why would you want to have, no, what you need beans, bullets, and band-aids. No, I need to be able to draw shit. I need to be able to create things. And wouldn't it be really cool if I had a drafting table with a T-square measurements, and I could actually build something. We could sit down right here, right now, turn on this light, pull out some cigars and some beers, and literally draw plans for whatever. Right here, right now. You've got to figure out how to, build something. Well, let's build it right here on the table. Let's go ahead and engineer that shit. And boom, there you go. Well, you think you just do it in the dirt? Draw it on a piece of paper? Things like that are going to be very important, especially if going to rebuild things, right? Cool, Firefly. That'd be great. That'd be great. I just I like yeah. You want to build a trebuchet? Well, you got to do it on the table first, right? You got to figure out how all that stuff's going to put together. How you're going to put it all together. This is you can't do that. This is not going to work because it's too long. You need more support over here. I mean, you're going to figure that shit out. It's best to build it on paper and then go out there and then build it. Oh yeah, 3D printers. I mean, we got that kind of technology now, and there's so many advances in the 3D printing. I have a friend of mine in Texas. That's all he does is 3D print everything, and he's literally he's doing tilapia. He's doing all kinds of greenhouse stuff and water and so he's dealing with all this stuff, and he's just making it off his 3D printer. Pretty neat. Uh, Joe, they mask it very well. 3D printed a house. Yeah. Yeah, you want to build a house? Let's do it on this, let's do it the old-fashioned way, the old school way. Because, hey, 3D printers are great, but and yeah, I mean that we now have the computer thing, the what do you call it, the CAD. Everything can be done on computer. But what if you don't have power? What if it's just me and a candle, and I've got this thing in front of me. Like this thing is fully articulated. It goes like this, and it does. It's old school. Circa 1940s or something. It's beautiful. Love this thing. Maybe 60s. I don't know. 70. Maybe 60s. Yeah. The table itself, but it's an antique. But it works. It's a drafting table. It dispenses liquid concrete into small lobs. Graph paper. I mean, I need to get some graph paper. I have some somewhere. I just don't know where it is. So I probably need to just go get some. Right? All that shit's very important, especially if you're going to build a community. Fix and build a community. How we going to audience schools designed for modern living. Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted to build a cob house. Hammer, nails, saw. Yeah. Rock. Dan Wesson is easier. What is Dan Wesson? Is that Wesson Oil? These are going to be valuable skills going forward. Our school has a mimeograph machine. Freedom Arms, yeah. Scrap paper is also envelopes and junk mail. You should be a scenic carp. You should be a scenic carp, brother-in-law. Got a cease and desist order from 3D printing video game stuff, but after putting down a huge down payment on house. What? Wow. Craziness. Wow, Stuart. Cease and desist. Cheshire. Let's see. It's expensive to build houses. ATM is costing us a mini fortune. And in rock, I mean, you can build things out of rock. I like the idea of using, rock, stone and rock, and big wrought wood timbers. Yes, Viking. Yes, I know. I'm gonna build a fucking meat hall, but that's not all they built either. They didn't just build meat halls, but they built root cellars, and they have fortifications and all this stuff underground. Big timbers. The Japanese, I mean, they look where they went with their wood and stone building skills, from history. Damn, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ingenuity at its finest, I think. You guys are talking guns now. Henry Smith Wesson guy, also Freedom Arms. My private school was typical British Victorian icebox with outside loos, minus the roof. Those were the days. Oh man, minus a roof? Oh, what if you had to do a number 2 there? They still have castles here made out of stone from 1600s. Yep. They had to stop an excavation in Egypt. In one of those old places. They found out that there's literally like 7 or 8 different layers of cities under Egypt, and people have just been going down there on a regular basis and pulling out stones to build their house that's above everything. And they make these elaborate living underground living quarters and tunnels and shit, and they've been doing it for fucking thousands of years. And the archaeologists get down there and they're like, this is somebody's basement. we need to go. Wow, but this is such a great archaeological find. Yeah, but you're not digging in my fucking basement. Get out of here. Imshi yadi imshi. Yes, I do know that. Yeah. Imshi yadi imshi. Ektebiknech. Imshi yadi imshi. I do know some of that. Get the fuck out of here. I wish castles in Edinburgh, Scotland there. Still blood stains on the wall from torture chambers. Damn. What did I think the only castle I went to see was I went to go see Vlad's castle. That was Vladimir I went to Transylvania. I took a tour to Transylvania in Romania. And we were there for a while, so why not? It cost us like $50. We took a bus, or we took a van from the shore, from the pier into that place, and it's really cool. It's beautiful landscape, beautiful mountain ranges, forest, everything, just absolutely beautiful. And we get to the castle. It's very lackluster. I mean, it's been razed, and when I say razed, I mean it's been razed to the ground a few times, and people have been doing the same thing, rebuilding using the castle. But it's the Persians destroyed it. The Ottoman Empire destroyed it, and then everybody else just started picking at it. So for thousands, hundreds of years. So we get there, and then there's a hotel there. And it is the cheesiest fucking hotel that you ever been in. It's all made from the stone of the of the old castle, and but they've got these cheesy little displays of Vlad. They got a coffin in there that opens up. You expect the Count Dracula from Sesame Street to come out. Blah, 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 blah. 1, 2, 3. I love counting. It's that kind of cheesy. They got music playing. And they're loving it. But the very interesting thing I found, and the city, the village, it's a modern day European city. You know, everything's all glass and beautiful, and good streets and everything. So you can go there. It's a tourist trap. It's a tourist trap. You go in there and buy a bunch of shit, buy a bunch of stupid souvenirs. You know, I've been to Transylvania. I mean, so but you can also get a coffee. There's restaurants there. So what are you talking about, Billy? All of them. Fact. What's a fact? What are we facting? Let's see. Billy is facting something. Fact. Pretty much sure I own all the history of guns that you guys watched videos of. Fact. Oh, wow. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Can you imagine that? We have that capability that we can download and keep for future generations and ourselves everything. Everything. We can just put it on a thumb drive, and then run a solar panel to run the computer, and there you go. Watch a YouTube channel on how to build a gun or something. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. We don't have to go old school, but we could. We could. You could, take the time and write it down. Let's turn some lights on here. Sure. Charity. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm taking this. I still want to know what's in that time capsule with the Georgia Guidestones. What's in there? Yeah, that Pandora's box has been opened. You cannot close it. And unfortunately, Shinzo Abe's killer has shown us that. He used all... Hey, Tennessee Tactical. I guess we still are. We are definitely reflecting. Reflecting as much as a safety cone. Shane. Someone smited that monstrosity. Yes, they did. Tadros. Tadros got his ass handed to him on a silver platter. Chopped up by axes. It was a fun night. Right, Joe. Just a check of bills would cure it. But the funny thing about when we left, we had to haul ass out of Transylvania because as soon as the sun sets, they close up shop. Everything is closed. Everything. And the van driver was in a extremely elevated, hurried state to get us out of that place before the sunset. So, I don't know. Maybe werewolves run the night. Werewolves and vampires still exist in Transylvania, probably. I don't know. We didn't stick around. We had no choice in the matter. But Rick Stewart passed away. He's one of my favorite on F Troop. Oh, wow. I've never seen F Troop. I hear a lot of people talk about it. I've never seen it. So yeah, folks, that's my reflections. There was a lot of things in my head and just kept popping up. Okay. But that one conclusion still remains. As bad as things could get, could get, we can still always just reset. We can have our own great reset. Fuck you. We'll do our own reset. How about that? Fuck you. How about that? Cash me outside. Oh, that bitch. Yeah. She really hit the jackpot. And that's the only thing I kept coming back to is that we'll be okay. we'll be okay. Oh, there might be some sunburn involved. There might be some swollen joints and some torn muscles and ligaments. You know, that's okay. But if I have to till the fields, fine, I'll till the fields. Great. And feed the ducks and the chickens and the hogs and the cows. You know. Oh, we got to slaughter one. Oh, we got to give birth to one. So the long suffering. I won't do the Cody or I don't know what you're talking about. And yeah, if I have to protect this little plot of land of mine, then fine. If I got to protect my neighbor's plot of land, okay, let's go. Me and all the other neighbors are going to go protect, Farmer Dan's plot of land, because here come the marauders, or here comes the MRAS or the BFRs or whatever, Here they come. So we got to go. Fine. Can I get a tea to go? I better pack a lunch because they might be here for a while. So I have to put in some more work and sling some lead downrange. Be a lead farmer. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. That's the solution I see. We'll just go back to the old American self-reliance. And all those others that can't do it, well, see ya. Bye. Yeah, I mean, really, Files, and yeah, of course, if they're going to do something stupid, then, of course, we're going to oblige. Yeah, there's no sense in being afraid. Well, we could learn how to make your own bullets. That's important. Learn how to make everything. I mean, really. Cheshire. Everything. How to make everything. That would be a great book. Think about that. There's farms here. I got farms. Sawmill would be the center of town again. Yeah. You guys are talking about guns. I mean, there's going to be a gunsmith in there. There's going to be a guy in there making guns for everybody. Why not? Not to mention all the other military items that just kind of happen to be ascertained, tactically resupplied, repurposed, if you will. So, yeah, I need a blacksmith. Need a Foxfire book will be useful. Ah, yeah, meat puppet. And see, there comes that technological Pandora's box know-how that we have. Once Pandora's box is open, we all know how it works. And now we can make it easily. Let's see, I'm going to take this apart and put a pin right here. Yeah. Oh, shit, it blows up. Need a horseshoe. Yeah, I mean, there's so much that we can do that we've already done and we already know how to do. I mean, it's crazy. Crazy. The Great Reset. Yeah, Joe. Absolutely. Right now. No opportunity wasted. Now. No opportunity wasted. And I say that because I've wasted a lot of opportunities. Some I just forget about. But, it was still a good time. You could still have fun. It's far removed from this new age way of living. Right before the grid started. Yeah, people still lived. People still had a life. I'm a baker. I'm good at baking things like breads. I mean, boom, there you go. I've always wanted to make an outside oven, the dome oven. Hey, Auslander. Yeah. That's all I keep coming back to. is come what may, we can always make your own pone, real butter. We can always reset on downs. Okay, fine. We'll go back. We'll take a little bit of a loss on downs, and we'll go ahead and reset and rebuild and fortify and make things again. Make lye soap using laundry detergent. Yeah. Make everything. You know, China makes this shit. I've seen these things. They make this. They make stuff. China makes stuff. China makes stuff to make stuff. And you know, it's just junk. It's just absolutely junk. And yes, I'm this is a piece of junk. It really is. But it's got, I like tools. So there you go. But yeah, it's a piece of junk. It's already falling apart. The light doesn't work anymore. You know. China does that. They make junk. It's all junk. All this would be broken. Everything. They make everything junk. And now we have the opportunity to revisit all that and make our own stuff. Pesticides. Yeah, we can make all kinds of shit. And if we don't figure it out, somebody else will. And then that's where your community comes in. That's where your neighboring communities come in. We've done this place before. A widget. What is this? What is a widget in my bag? I can't baton wood. Really? I have to check that out. Bugs don't eat it, but they feed it to us. Yeah. So, folks, I've been on here for like 2 hours now. It's getting close to my bedtime. The sun is setting. I'm gonna have to shut her down and go to bed. Go to work in the morning, as most of you are as well. So thank you very much, folks, for stopping by, hanging out with me at Sunday Reflections, having some great conversations, and just allowing me to reflect on the shit that's been flying through my brain. Yeah, George. Yeah, that was fun last night. Take care. Blessings all. Thank you, George. Thank you, Discernment. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Metal. Thank you, Lady Smith. Thank you, Stuart. Tony Lee. Klingon Princess. Everybody that's been here. Cheshire. Auslander. You just gave me a shout out on the Discord server. Damn. So now I got to stay on for another 5 hours. Another 2 hours. I just did 2 hours. Yep. Good night, Lori. Thank you very much. Metal. Auslander. I'm sorry. You were listening to the Tetris party while I was lying down. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry, Auslander. I'm sorry to everyone that comes in here in Discord. Billy doesn't quit, you know. Well, Billy, you can carry on the stream. Please, go over. I still want corn, though. Hasta luego. Hasta pasta. Yeah. Thank you, Tony. Thank you all, folks. Have a great weekend, or have the rest of your weekend, rest of the day, and have a good week. You know, have a good week, because now it starts. Now it begins all the hard work. We know it's coming. Yeah, thank you. Have a good one, mate. Thank you, Auslander. To one and all. Yes. Time to put in some work. All right. Thank you very much, folks, and good night.